Another nail in my coffin. Hey everybody, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete, and welcome to another episode of Let's Nail This, where viewers try and fix the kills of stupid people in horror movies. In my Nails in a Coffin series, I rate how well a person responds to a life-threatening situation. I use Nails in a Coffin as a rating system, so if a person is really smart, they fight hard, they make the right decisions, yet they still die, they can get up to 4 nails in a coffin. If the victim is stupid, like they just freeze, they just stand there, they run upstairs instead of running outside, they do all the stupid things we see victims do in horror movies, they can get as low as 1 nail in the coffin. Because there's a lot of stupid decisions we see in horror movies, and it can be frustrating at times. You may have even said yourself, man, if that was me in this movie, I would have done this. And that's what Let's Nail This is all about. I've covered lots of movies on my Nails in a Coffin series, and I gave a lot of 1 nail awards to stupid victims. If you'd like to be part of Let's Nail This, just shoot me an email. I have a link down in the description below, and I'll assign you one of the many, many 1 nail kills from all the films I've covered. And then you get to tell the audience. You can make a video, audio, or just shoot me an email, and I'll read your response. You could tell everybody what you would have done in the situation of the victim to see how an intelligent person, a real-life person, would respond. Should be a lot of fun, so if you'd like to be part of it, just shoot me an email, link down in the description. In this episode, we have Chris from Done to Death, which is his metal band. They're on Spotify and Bandcamp. I'll have links down in the description below. Check them out, especially if you like metal, which, I grew up on metal and I love it. I assigned Chris Barry's death from Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. Barry was an idiot. He was lurking outside the slaughterhouse. Remember, it's not Sawyer's in this movie. And he had a shotgun pulled on by W.E. Slaughter. This idiot is like, my dad's a lawyer, you can't do this. Barry was able to get inside the house and lock W.E. outside of his own house. And then he walks around the house talking about what a badass he is, not even looking for his girlfriend. And he goes to use the bathroom. He sees a bunch of heinous stuff in the bathroom, runs out, gets confronted by Leatherface, and he's smashed on the head and killed. I gave him 1 nail in the coffin for all the stupid decisions he made that led up to his death. Really, really dumb. Just watch it and you'll see why I gave that more than 1 nail in the coffin. But let's nail this. We're going to see what an intelligent, what a smart, real life person would have done in this situation. So let's find out what Chris would have done. Chris, let's nail this.
Okay, so Uncle Pete, the one and only Uncle Pete, asked me how I would have avoided dying the way that Barry died in Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. And so, okay, there's like so many bad decisions that led up to this, okay? So like, I don't even know where to start with this. And it's just such a nothing of a death. There's no, usually movie deaths, like there's usually some kind of, it's so unceremonious. Fuck, dude, where do I even begin on this one? Like, okay, so they're driving on some back road, like straight out of fucking Mono's Hands of Fate, and they get T-boned by some nearly dead guy in it looked like a Mustang 2, like a Mustang 2 Cobra. And like Barry was the one behind the wheel that was incapable of getting his dad's car unstuck from the ditch. But the reason why was because the car was teetered over a berm and the back wheels were off the ground. But like there was what, like 5 people there, including the guy that crashed into them. So like, okay, how to avoid everybody's death in this movie would have been to pick that guy up that crashed into him, throw that guy in the trunk of the car, and then everybody except Barry sit on the trunk of the car and then have Barry put it in reverse. It would have teetered the back end of the car back on the ground, and they could have gotten it out of that berm. So that would be number one on what I would do. But like, let's just call that one aside, right? For the sake of the game here, I guess. I don't know. Because like that would just have solved the whole fucking movie. But um the next thing that he did that was dumb is fucking went in that house at gunpoint, which it's like, okay, fine. I guess I would have done the same. I would have gone in that house at gunpoint if the guy told me to go in the house, I guess. He was kind of close with a shotgun. I don't know if it was bird or buck, but there's spread. The further away you are from it, the more spread there is. So I don't know, man. You know, let's like I guess I would have gone in the fucking house. I guess I would like to say I would have ran away instead of going in the house, but I don't know. I don't know. But let's just say that I didn't go in the house. Okay, so the guy made him go in the house at gunpoint, right? But he didn't follow him into the house. This is where it makes no sense. Like the wheels getting back on the ground thing with the cars was already like a pretty bad lapse in logic, but like he walks into this house and the first thing he does is go into a bathroom to take a leak. And it's like, well, what I would have done was like not done that. I would have gone in the house and immediately tried to find another way out of the house. Doesn't that make sense? Why would you not try to do that? I guess his girlfriend was screaming, but then his top priority was just go take a leak instead of looking for her. So obviously that wasn't a super big priority. But anyways, like, okay, so then that's like step fucking 4 of things that I would have done differently that made no sense here. Okay. Character motivations, am I right? Anyways, so the next thing he does is he walks out of the bathroom after he sees a dead body and doesn't really look around. Like, I guess I would have done that. I guess I would have done that and seen the person that was like from here to here with an axe. Like, honestly, like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know, man. Okay, so there you go. What would I have done differently to have avoided dying how Barry did in Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation? I would have tried to get the fucking car out of the ditch. I would have tried to run away from the shotgun guy, I guess. And if I hadn't run away from the shotgun guy, I would have gone in the house and then tried to get my way out of that house. And then I would have looked around, I guess, after I took a leak and not get hit in the head with an axe. Man, I was expecting like, I don't even know. I was expecting something like the guy getting his head punched off for, Jason Takes Manhattan or something. Like something a little more formulaic. This one was just a fucking like a Rube Goldberg machine of bad decisions. Like none of it made sense. Okay, I don't know. I hope that was enough of an explanation. I have fun with this.
Thanks, Chris. Lots of good stuff there. I like how you brought up all the dumb decisions Barry and his friends made that got him into the situation that they were in. Going back to when they were driving on the road and got into the accident, what they could have done to actually get their car unstuck. Also mentioned that his top priority was taking a leak and not searching for his missing girlfriend. Another good point was why he didn't at least try and get back out of the house once he locked himself in the house. That was a great point. There were many, many things Barry could have done differently that wouldn't have made it so easy for him to get killed. Barry definitely deserved one nail in the coffin. I think Chris did a great job describing many options he could have taken to avoid getting killed or at least avoid getting one nail in the coffin for his death. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of Chris's response. Thanks again. I'm having a lot of fun with this series. Again, if you want to participate, shoot me an email and the link in the description down below. And I'll give you one of these kills from the stupid people in horror movies. And just like Chris did, you can tell everybody what you would have done in the situation. It's a lot of fun. I love the audience participation. Should be, should continue and go on being a lot of fun. Don't forget to check out Chris's band, Done to Death. I remember I'll have links in the description down below. And that should wrap it up. I'll see you here on Friday for my next episode of Nails in the Coffin. And next Wednesday, I'll have another episode of my debate series with my good friend Carlin. Check it all out. I'll have some links and cards up here for you to see it. Appreciate it, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss a video. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, stay happy, be good to each other. I am your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete. And remember, with great kills, there must also come great nails.